Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. Just want to start with a weekly and just highlight a couple of things. So we had two really strong weeks, and then we were followed by this little range bar, inside bar. So you can see where the levels are. The levels are top and bottom of that weekly range. There's the top, there's the bottom. We have finally got a crossover of the moving averages, still below the 155 EMA though. But look at my oscillators, they have crossed over far apart. And remember, when that happens, the potential for a big move to the upside is pretty strong. So as far as I'm concerned, strong move up, consolidation. We need to get above 1459 and hold that for this to move. And what that gives us is obviously two patterns. One is the inverse head and shoulders. There's shoulder, here's head. This is your other shoulder, your right shoulder. And the other move that you've got is strong move, consolidation move. So I would take it basically from the swing low here, because you had a move, pull back, move, pull back. So this is your measured move structure. So you have the potential for a move on the 8 hour at least to the region of 15,200. So 1500 and then 15,200 would be your two levels to the upside. So if we start moving down to the 3 hour, you can see last week nothing much there. Oscillators now crossed over, pointing to the downside fairly far apart, which indicates a move to the downside. So when you look at the 3 hour, there is potential to say that there is a head and shoulders top here. So shoulder, head, shoulder. Nevertheless, it is a range. It's some form of consolidation within amongst the moving averages, which is not something that you actually want to be trading. You want to wait for the break of the structure. Pay attention to moving averages. You can see the 155. We're finding support on the 155. That is why this area of 15,238 is critical today. You need to pay attention to that. If we start dropping below that, then more than likely a move to the downside. If we can stay above this structure that's forming, then you're looking for top of range first, 14,591. Then you're looking for a break and retest of that, and then you're looking for your measured move. First 1500, then 15,200. So that's kind of the move that we've got at the moment. So Friday was a nothing day. I suppose you could have been scalping off the 155 if you really wanted to, but as far as I'm concerned, we're in amongst the moving averages right now. Nothing really worthwhile there. And you can see on the 50-minute what I'm talking about, above and below the moving averages all day long. That's just a pure sign of confusion or range-bound trading. I suspect today is going to be more the same, so more than likely range-bound. And you can see where price is at the moment. Look at all these tails here. So that is obviously another level. Do that. Not an exact science, all over the place, but this is definitely an area to be paying attention to. But look at it, we are in amongst the moving averages. So do have a weekly gap to the upside, so that will get targeted, but I think for me DAX is a clear sit on hands until we break this range bound trading. So don't really like what I see from Friday and Thursday. So Thursday and Friday, you can see we had a strong move down on Wednesday, then we just sort of drifted sideways, no real direction at the moment. So that's kind of my view at the moment. I'm sitting quite quietly on the DAX, not even going to be tempted by the 5 minutes either, because look at that, even 5 minutes above and below the moving average all day long. Okay, anyway guys, that's my view today, is really sit on the sides, wait for something to happen, wait for some structure before looking at this. But at the moment is not something I want to be trading. Just gonna give you grey hairs and get you burnt. Anyway, hope it helps, and we will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.